Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming, or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. McAllister did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. And he's taking no chances there. And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And the volley. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Doué goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. He's one-on-one, shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
They've played it short. Zanetti. France have the chance to go the other way. And that could set him on his way. And that was nowhere near his best. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Elise. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Couldn't squeeze it through. And Batistuta! Argentina have their second corner now. Batistuta! Doué attempts a clearance. France are looking to go forward now. And this is Dembele. He's picked his Dembele! Goal, France! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
After 33 minutes is number 9, Ousmane Dembele.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Tries to thread one through, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Paz.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Elise. Batistuta, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Batistuta, great ball, and he goes for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Batistuta. Played through into space. Not the most accurate pass. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. France go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Is now in operation.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
France can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
Away we go again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, he's played it in low. That is good alertness. This and Batistuta! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Batistuta certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
That has not gone well. That pass isn't the best. And it's Doué. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And he was quick to react. That's a throw. And that's another throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Mbappe looking to receive it in space. Goes for the header! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction and getting the drift.
That's a cute ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking to play him in. And he's lost his man here. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a...
Messi! Taliafico. Fernandez! It's loose and real chance! And how good was that? Sumptuous finish and absolute joy! There seemed no way back, but they are level. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Dembele. It's Dembele! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Substitution for France, number 17.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 4, Dayo Upamecano. Coming on the field.
Oh, that is a nice touch.
14,
Oh, that's a key interception. That's a
Number
look and
8,
plays it forward.
Number
Now it's
3,
Mbappe.
Ibrahima
That's a
Konate.
shade optimistic.
Substitution in
And a
progress.
chance!
4 added minutes has been
Nearly,
indicated.
but not quite.
Well, Lisa certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he
90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy
I'm afraid
about.
to tell you that we're expecting traffic
So
to
a
be
battle
heavy
of
after the final
endeavour,
whistle
enterprise, and now endurance.
Substitution for France, number 33,
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Rabiot, number 21, Ekitike.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in. Tagliafico. And it's Rabiot. Looking for the run. Ekitike! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that was asking for too much. And we're halfway through extra time. So nothing yet in extra time to make a difference. This, the final 15 minutes, for someone to do something.
Substitution for France, number 20, Desiree Doué. Coming on to replace him is number 7.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes?
Substitution in progress.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Oh, Red, nice interception. McAllister, Zanetti, Alvarez, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Tura, and he welcomes it in. He has found a way through, and he's definitely onside. Can he finish? Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? That was a given, it always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have.
It's taken in a hurry. And here's Batistuta. And they're quick to get it back.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, that looks a good ball through. And that will be it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
France really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.